What's up guys, TMD back in the building, and we are back with the Bandai cup noodle build. I'm going to show you how I'm going to construct this first. I've got most of the parts cut and ready for action. Now these instructions are really clear, but I also found some little snaggling problems. The main thing, what it says in the instruction booklet, is to make sure that everything is aligned. So with this particular part, which is B4, you got to make sure that this end here is facing towards you, this cut out here. G2 has some male parts in there, which just slot and fit in to these holes here. I am doing a dry fit, and they should, in theory, just like click in like that. That's the red rim section there. Next we've got C3, which I believe is the white part. Remember to keep this facing towards it. Now there should be a section where it fits in. There's a little bit of a groove in here somewhere. Can you see? There's a groove just there. So make sure that fits in nicely. It should be around about there. Yeah. Just make sure it's secure. Now make sure that you've got this facing towards you again, that center groove, the cutout. Next we have the gold part, I believe, which is F1. And this part is kind of funny because it's kind of like loose. It's a tongue and groove, and again I'm looking for a little mark where it's gonna fit in, because as you can see there's a section cut out, so I believe it's around about here. Well, that's what it looks like. C1, I believe, is it gold or is it white? I think it's white. Yeah, you got to be careful with this part because there is a little like section here that you can reference to put that in, and it says here that should go behind here somewhere. I'm just looking at if there's any little groove, but it seems to just fit in nicely there. Should look like that, I think. And then the last part, I believe, is the F2 section, which is a gold part. So it's kind of confusing though how they've done this a little bit, because you've got to make sure 100% that you get these sections right. And looking at this part here, which is rather confusing, I think that might go around here. It should be in the last section here. Can you see? It seems to be fitting perfectly without a hitch. And that's the upper part right there. Let's put that to a side. Let's move on to the next part, which is the cup lower section. This one's a little bit finicky. I don't really like doing this one, but I'm actually going to start from the bottom, which is A2. Again, a small tip is to make sure that you have these aligned to the instructions, so it makes your life easier. And G1, I think is this part. This has quite an easy reference. Obviously these go over the holes like that and fit straight in. I'm gonna push that down. By the way, I have dry fitted this, and what you want to get, guys, is a little tip with Bandai stuff or any model kit, but it's one of these it's actually a clockmaker's lid remover, where the back of the watch is, but you can pick these up at Daiso for like 100 and something yen. This is a wave one, so I kind of lost out on that deal. Next part is C2. I'm just looking at how this fits together. There are 2 grooves to the side. And this is the part that gets me all the time. Oh, there you go, it goes in straight away. Wow, unbelievable. We're going on to the next section, which is, I believe, F3. And again, you've got those 2 little cutouts there where it obviously fits into the sides of those female parts there. But as you can see, there's something really weird about this kit, which I don't really understand. There are 2 grooves, and you've got to be a little bit careful. I mean, it's easy to do, but I found it like kind of strange. A22 obviously has 2 mil pegs, and they should, in theory, see, this is where it goes weird. Ah, that's why, because I haven't pushed it down enough. That's why I was having problems before. So you just got to push it down like that, and that's how it looks. Perfect. Let's put that to the side, guys. We're getting into the fun part where we get to do the logo. Obviously, like that. This should just fit in nicely. Make sure you've sanded the parts as well, the nubs, because if you don't, they won't fit properly. Put the P in. If I want to remove these, I can take these out. But I'm really in 2 minds in how I'm going to do this kit, because I'm actually going to buy a cup noodle today and just check how they've done it, because I don't know, I'm going to put some washes on here on the text, which I'll explain in a minute. I'm trying to avoid using the stickers, but with this kit, because it's like, it's a branded product, it kind of looks nice with the like the stickers that come with it, but there are some parts where I think you could wash it. Anyway, that fits into B3, just like that. Just make sure you get the now that could be a bit of a nightmare to get out, but there's also as well, which I've noticed, which you'll find in the instructions, that cat, that katakana, I think that's kapu, needs to be filled in red. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. Done that. Moving on to B1, B2. I've already put those parts in B2 to the side. Now, if you can pick this up clearly on camera, you probably can't because of the lighting, but there's lots of information text barcode, which I'm thinking I could top coat this in gloss and then, you know, pin wash it in grey or black. I think it'd be better in black because that's what barcodes read off. But yeah, man, it's not as aesthetically as, like, you know, how you think it would be. We got a A17 F4, I think that goes in there. Does it? Or is it reverse? That JS goes in there. The Nissan symbol goes in here. This is all child's play stuff now. So everything's fitting nicely. And then you've got these other sections as well. If I can try and... I forgot actually how this goes, but you can check with the grooves. I mean, there's 2 slots there. 1 slot. And this last one. You see, that needs to be picked up, the details. Make sure I get it the right way. There's a little nub mark there. I don't know why I left that out, but let's look a bit of flash. And yeah, that's how that looks like. And then what you do now is you just basically construct this. So, you know, these pegs here, just marry them up. And then you put this section on, which is the front. By the way, this kit can be displayed with, you can expose what's inside the cup. That's strange because those are those nubs. There must be nubs, those. That's strange because those should fit in there. Yeah, don't remove those nubs. Sometimes, you know, with these Bandai kits, you've got to like push things down a little bit. Right, guys, just off camera I was figuring out what the hell was going on, and it's something very simple. Yeah, basically, and it does say in the instructions, there is a line here that runs all the way down this side of the cup ramen, and basically that's what was happening. And it was, honestly, the line was off by just a little bit. That's how precision built this is. It's pretty mad. But anyway, trial and error. Right, what we're going to do next, right, we're going to do these noodle sections. E4, I've written all these down because I didn't want to make a mistake. E3, I think these are the side bits. E6, E3 goes there, and then these side bits I believe should just fit in. Now these are marked, so we shall see how that fits. That's the, I think that's E5. That's a T junction, so I know that that's that part. Woo, ramen, man! Goddamn, man. It's got 2 layers, by the way, which is pretty cool. Bottom section fits in like so, and then you've got the top, and voila, that's what the noodles look like. Now that should just fit in like that. It's pretty insane, man, this kit. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to get into what I'm going to do with the other parts. So basically, I'm just not happy with the stickers. So you're probably going to see me paint this bad boy up. And I'm going to just primer them. I'm not quite sure. I might just take them off the sprues. That'll be another video, guys. So I'm just gonna take them off the sprues like that. Yeah. So there's just one hanging. I don't know how secure that is, but so basically it means I've only got one sprue gate there, and then I can touch it up with a little bit of paint. You won't notice it, but just so it's just easier for me to do a prime job on there, if you know what I mean. Might be just lift that up a little bit. Lift that up a little bit. Just bend that back a little bit. So they're like facing towards you. It doesn't really matter which way they're bending, but I'm just gonna buy some paints today because I need to get this orange right. I could mix it, and I need to get some other paints and products today. Maybe I'll just lift it like that. You don't pull too far, and then just take them off the gate, if you know what I mean. So you've got like a gate there. You can maybe do the same with the other parts. The smaller parts, just be careful. But you get what I'm gonna do with that next. Oh, and that one's come off. So not to worry. Because what I normally do is with these is I get some strong tape, quite a wide tape, and what I'll do is basically just stick these down to the tape and then primer them up, because what you'll find is that when you're on the airbrush, that they'll blow off otherwise. And then just prime them up and just do a base coat, you know, dark brown, whatever. And then I might do some washes, and I've got some brown wash, dark brown wash, and then maybe just highlight them a little bit. And that's it, man, really. Now, like I was saying before, I need to find out how I'm going to do that text. I just think that the text with a sticker on top looks unnatural, and I think it'll look better washed. So when I get into video 3 and do a full build video, final build video, I'll show you what I'm going to do. And I need to actually buy a cup today to find out how they've done it. But this is a fun and interesting build. I don't know what it is, man. Sometimes when you get these kits that are like, you know, if you build armor, sci-fi or whatever, and you've got something as weird as this, it's kind of interesting, man. For me it is anyway, because you know you're getting out of like your regular genre that you guys build, and it's kind of fun as well. So take that off. So I've got all the egg parts off. I think that's done for that sprue. Let me discard that. So these are the parts. I mean, you can put them in here actually already. Already, so they're all safe and collected. I'm gonna leave it like that and prime these up today, guys, and then show you what I'm gonna do next and it will be how I'm going to do the pot. Before I go, it looks like that they've got this in a like a dark brown gold color. It's not black. I am mistaken. Obviously these bits are black, and those bits are white. I can wash them, you know. So interesting, and obviously these red bits as well. You know, on the logo, there's two little sections that are missing. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do there. There's a lot of thought process towards this. So we shall crack on, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. TMD out.